I welcome you to Christmas Meditation, episode 13. Today I'm reading from the book of Luke, chapter 2, and verse 40. And the child grew and waxed strong in spirit, filled with wisdom, and the grace of God was upon him. That was talking about Jesus. He was God who came in the likeness of man, and he had to undergo the process just like any other man. So the Bible says, and the child grew and waxed strong in spirit, filled with wisdom, and the grace of God was upon him. That's 3 developmental stages, 3 dimensions of growth. So there we see the physical, we see the spiritual, and we see the intellectual. Even Jesus developed himself. He grew. That's physical. How will you grow physically today? You take care of your body, pay good personal hygiene, good diet. Don't abuse your body so that you grow normally. There are nutrients you need in the food. Stop eating junks so that you will not be exposed to sicknesses and diseases. So Jesus grew physically. He nurtured his physical body, and there was noticeable changes in his heart, in his development. Then waxed strong in spirit. So the spiritual dimension of it also is not at the detriment of the physical. The two goes together. His relationship with the Father, his relationship with his parents, is spiritual. So his spiritual dimension is equally very, very important, because that is the backbone for the assignment he has on earth to fulfill. Then, filled with wisdom, acquisition of knowledge. Don't forget, at age 12, he was sitting with intellectuals, those who knew histories, theologians, to learn. When you study it very well, you will see the dimension. He listened more than talking more. A lot of us, we fail to learn wisdom because we talk more than listening. You always want to impose your own opinion on people. You won't be wise with that act. Can you be quiet? The Bible says, be still and know that what? I'm God. There is power in stillness. There is power in silence. People think silence is stupidity. There's so much strength in silence. It means a lot. So 3 dimensions that you must not joke with if you are going somewhere with God in your journey, in your race. Physical, spiritual, intellectual. Task your brain. There are some things do not need prayer. Common sense resolved. But everything today, a lot of people, we have ascribed it to spiritual things. No. You don't go to school, you will suffer when others are rising. It's by knowledge. There are things that you're exposed to. How can you train your mind? How can you train your spirit? How can you train your body? There are physical exercises that handles the fitness of the body. There are spiritual exercises that handles the fitness of the spirit. There are intellectual activities that handles the fitness of your mind. Because as a man thinketh, so he is. You want to be wise? There's a lot to it. Learn. Sit down, acquire knowledge. and grow. One must not be, at the detriment of the other. There must be a balance in the level of our growth. As you are rising in God, then also, teach us to number our days so that we might apply our heart unto wisdom. That is, the more you grow in years on earth, the more wisdom you are meant to acquire. But if you act stupidly when wisdom is expected from you, then people will question your life. But I will give you understanding today. And the fourth dimension, that comes from God. It's not what we labor for. And the grace of God was upon him. God bestowed grace. There's a level you get to that you have fulfilled all the requirements for the blessing of God to just flow in your life. Then the grace flow. It's not something you labor for. You don't labor for grace. By grace we are saved. Grace is not what you acquire by your effort. No. It's the God's benevolence. The Lord give you understanding. But do your own part so that the grace can now fall. See you the next episode. God bless.